From police procedurals like Rosewood to superhero shows like Iron Fist, the Station 19 cast has appeared in many films and television shows. What exactly are they? Which characters do they play in those other series and movies? And, if so, do they portray a familiar persona, as in Station 9? Stay in as we count down the top 10 films and television shows in which the Station 19 cast has appeared. Before we delve into the subject, let's look at an overview of Station 19. The 6th season of the popular television show Station 19 debuted on October 6, 2022, and with it came the news that 3 new cast members would be joining the series' core group. The success of the spin-off of Grey's Anatomy has been highly advantageous to the cast since it has brought them a large number of new viewers and brought recognition of their talents on a major network. As was to be expected, the audience members are interested in looking up earlier acting credits held by the performers, and there are a significant number of these. Fans will be very excited to watch a lot of the exciting content that stars the actors, whether it's Jaina Lee Ortiz playing a detective in Rosewood or Barrett Doss working for a superhero in Iron Fist. There's a lot of great content like this starring the actors, and fans will love to see it. With that said, let's begin our countdown, shall we? First, at number 1, Jay Hayden, The Catch, 2016 to 17. The Catch is a comedic crime thriller that tells the story of a personal investigator who exposes white-collar fraud only to fall for a con artist herself. Jay Hayden plays one of the members of the protagonist's workforce, and his character is also involved in a covert romance with one of the other members of the group. The Catch may not have had the most extended runtime on screen, but it unquestionably received positive reviews for the performances of its outstanding cast members. In addition, Jay Hayden was offered what was likely the most prominent role as he held up to that point in his career. This brought the actor to the attention of a larger audience in a more serious community. Moving on to number 2, Okerete Onanduan, Hamilton, 2020. Okerete Onanduan sings a number of those songs as part of his twin roles of Hercules Mulligan and James Madison in the renowned musical Hamilton, which features some of the most memorable songs written by Lin-Manuel Miranda for both the cinema and stage. Their critically acclaimed musical play Hamilton was first performed on stage before being adapted into a successful film musical. With Miranda's portrayal of Alexander Hamilton from birth to death in the hit musical Hamilton, Onanduan and the rest of the cast had a meteoric rise to popularity. Onanduan's stardom skyrocketed. Fans of Station 19 will be thrilled to hear how skilled Onanduan is in the singing department. Following that, at number 3, Danielle Savre, Boogeyman 2, 2007. There have been several terrifying boogeyman depictions in horror films, but this one focuses on the actual figure from folklore. The tale follows the woman played by Danielle Savre as the titular antagonist. The boogeyman hinders her. Her decision to check into a mental health facility backfires when the boogeyman confines her. The audience was blown away by Savre's performance as a scream queen in Boogeyman 2, which was one of her very first main parts. Savre impressed spectators with her portrayal of the character. Although the movie did not receive particularly positive reviews, Savre returns a committed performance and is mainly responsible for the success of the horror picture she's in. Next, at number 4, Miguel Sandoval, Medium, 2005 to 11. By incorporating a supernatural element into a traditional police procedural drama, Medium brings a fresh perspective to the genre. The storyline of the present focuses on the protagonist, played by Patricia Arquette, who is employed by District Attorney Manuel de Veloz, who is played by, and their efforts to investigate unexplained crimes. Before appearing in Medium, Miguel Sandoval already had a couple of dozen acting credits to his name. Nonetheless, the show provided the actor with his longest-running role to this point in his career. Medium aired for 6 seasons. Although Sandoval received several nominations, including one for Alma Award consideration in the category of Best Supporting Actor, Patricia Arquette's performance in Medium is the one for which the film is widely known and praised for its award-winning achievements. Moving on to number 5, Barrett Doss, Iron Fist, 2017 to 18. Before his debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, only readers of comic books had any prior knowledge of Iron Fist. The comic book did not directly inspire the creation of the character Megan, who instead appeared multiple times during the animated series. Megan, the protagonist's assistant and a witness to all of his strange activities, was portrayed by Barrett Doss in the film. Doss had previously only played in one-off parts of the various TV shows before landing the role of Dots in Iron Fist, which was the actress's first role in a series that spanned multiple episodes. Megan was an integral aspect of the overall Iron Fist experience, which focused mainly on Danny Rand's dual responsibilities as both the Iron Fist and Danny Rand. Following that at number 6, Boris Kodjoe, Brown Sugar, 2002. Brown Sugar is one of the many romantic comedies that celebrated its 20th anniversary in 2022, and people continue to show strong interest in the film. The primary plot is around the characters played by Sana Lathan and Taye Diggs, who go by the names Sid and Dre, respectfully. Boris Kodjoe's Kelby appears as Sid's love interest to demonstrate to Dre that he is also in love with her. Brown Sugar was just the second movie credit score and Kodjoe's title, but it allowed him to perform a role in a film that significantly impacted the narrative. Kodjoe's notoriety has been maintained thanks to the ongoing success of Brown Sugar among viewers, and fans of Station 19 will enjoy the opportunity to see him in a romantic comedy environment. Next at number 7, Merle Dandridge, Greenleaf, 2016-20. The Greenleaf family, the pastors of a vast megachurch in Memphis, are the focus of the Greenleaf television series. Daughter Gigi Greenleaf, portrayed by Merle Dandridge, is caught in the middle of all the secrets, methods, and deception hidden beneath all the goodness presented in the story. Greenleaf was Dandridge's first significant role, and the show intended to confound viewers by revealing all of the secrets associated with the family the show was named after. Dandridge gained popularity by maintaining a solid screen presence, which she used to reinforce the idea that the Greenleaf household is quite chaotic. Moving on at number 8, Gray Damon, Aquarius, 2015-16. Aquarius is a crime drama that takes place in the 1960s and begins when an experienced veteran cop teams up with a younger investigator to investigate the case of a missing woman. As a result of their investigation, the two eventually find themselves in conflict with the Charles Manson family. Because of his role as the rookie detective, Brian Schaaf, Gray Damon appears in the movie. Aquarius was lauded for bringing up a unique approach to the Manson family because it was told from the authorities' perspective. This was one of the reasons why the film received recognition. While having quite different personalities, Damon and David Duchovny's characters ended up sharing screen time. Somehow, despite their differences, the two actors made their roles work well together. Following that at number 9, Jason George, Barbershop, 2002. Although Jason George is most known for his performance at the upstanding Ben Warren in Station 19, he took a more comedic approach in the film Barbershop. George played the role of Kevin, the boyfriend of the worker Terry. In the end, Kevin's perspective as a complete jerk motivates Terry to stand up for her self-worth. The primary plot of Barbershop focuses on the employees of the barbershop and their lives outside of work. Because of this, viewers get the opportunity to watch the character of George stir up trouble for the other characters with his arrogant antics until he is finally put in his place. Looking back, the Barbershop's success led to the creation of a franchise and a spin-off, both of which highlight George's position. Finally, at number 10, Jaina Lee Ortiz, Rosewood, 2015-17. When Jaina Lee Ortiz auditioned for the role of Detective Annalise Villa on the television show Rosewood, the production offered her her first significant role. The action concentrated on Morris Chestnut's titular pathologist character as he worked alongside Villa to solve crimes. The key hook for the present was Rosewood and Villa's working relationship, which eventually developed into a romantic relationship. Although critics did not review the series, the chemistry between Chestnut and Ortiz was singled out as a high point and contributed to Rosewood's positive response. The audience was blown away by Ortiz's performance as a woman attempting to come to terms with the death of her husband while also trying to understand her feelings for Rosewood. Well, that marks the end for our video today. We hope you enjoyed it. On your way out, hit the subscribe button for more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching.